Hey, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel, and we're checking out Naval action. Got into this recently, so let's see the intro mission where you have to take command and kill the enemy. It's a good game, quite a good game. Everyone's different, of course, but I think it's a good enough game. It's interesting, you know. So, hope your week is going well though. Thought I'd throw one or two of these wee videos up in between the videos that go up every weekend and see what people like. I've seen a few of these videos getting put up, naval action, and it's nice to see it from different people's point of view, especially when you get the big battles. They are quite cool. So if you haven't seen those videos, I recommend you check them out. But hopefully we'll get more of games like this and other games, of course, on Steam onto the channel in the coming weeks or months. But we have a few other series coming up that we're also starting, or has been started already, like Minecraft and that. If you haven't seen the start of the Minecraft videos, they're up already. Give us a like, give us a comment on them. No comments just yet, but it's just really, I'm sure it's probably just getting going. But anything you suggest for that particular series, fire away. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more content. And let's get into this. So who are we up against today? Of course, you've most likely seen the title and the thumbnail, so you'll know who we're up against. But I haven't done that just yet from this live point of view. I will find out in a minute. Let's get across here and see who we got. Okay, I think we're against the English. If I can make out the flags, yeah. Let's see. I think we are, yeah. Okay. So it's Spain versus England. And you can see in the top right hand corner there what you have to do for this one. You have so much hull damage, sail damage, and then crew damage. So we do as much as we can in the time frame. So there's normally be plenty of time. But it's also a good practice, so this is getting into the game and what it's like when you get the bigger ships. Some of these ships really do look cool, like they really did put a lot of detail into the game. But things like that is quite good. You almost find when you go on to Steam games, things like that, some of these wee games don't tend to get enough credit or enough publicity, I find. So I think the more videos like this on YouTube for other people to see, and how other people are gaming with them, needs to be done. It needs to be done. So Peter, I'll figure it all behind there. I know, Joe. We need to get it to the left, and then fire again. Line it up. Get it sorted. Yep. Okay, not too bad. We'll go with that height. If we can... Oh, okay. We need to get the stern ones around a little bit so it hits, get a full broadside, so I don't miss any. That's a bit better. That's a bit better there. And see you're improving your aim. You often wonder what it'd be like if you've seen an episode of Family Guy where they're like on old-fashioned ships like this, just like blowing the shit out of each other. I'll probably have to back Stewie, I think, in that battle. What do you think would happen? Let me know in the comments if you have any ideas. I think Stewie would probably cheat, but he'd probably definitely win, I would say. Yeah. Yeah. So we get decent hull damage, and then we'll aim for the seals. If you're hitting the really the base of the mast, there's a chance you could do-mast the ship as well as taking out some of the crew. So that's helps us. Yeah. Doing too badly so far. I think the whole fleet isn't doing too badly. Fire! Get us with it. Closer range, and we can fire on that machine. Caps lock. 23.9. Yeah. Port side isn't looking too bad for that ship. Almost halfway gone. It's busy firing another ship. That gives us a good advantage. Keep going. I think I need to slow myself down a little bit. I'm going too fast. I'm leaving it behind. Come on. Back into range. So yeah, we'll have this one up. You can keep an eye in the next week or so. I'll start throwing up there is tutorials in the game for this. Now, when I looked at this a good few years ago, there was no tutorials in the game, which was very hard for new players to come in and learn what to do. So YouTubers were starting to put up tutorials based on what they've learned by going along with it. But now, thankfully, the game has been updated a good bit, so there are tutorials there. So I'll put them up so you can see what it's like when you're learning the gun range, seals, and then pursuit and capture, things like that. And then you have a few exams to do and see how well you get at it. But the final exam is decent because you'll get a captain rank, and this one, Captain the Frigata, I think, is really the rank for Spain. But yeah, you'll get that rank, and you'll get a lot of other perks as well once you complete the final exam, so that's also good. And then we'll throw up a few open worlds, an open world video soon, showcasing some of the missions, roughly the kind of time scale you can gauge in between. It can take a bit. Oh shit, that's why that message came up. Oh, we need to move. Oh no. Ah, oh, I broke my front seal, my front mast. Well, that's good. They're saying, oh, don't go too close to enemy ships. It's like, I'm not close, not that close to him. Yeah, so I rammed into the back of an enemy ship, and okay, the ship is sinking. Well, I don't know if I contributed to that, but my other colleagues were firing at him. So yeah, he's going under. Let's try and port round him and get back to what we were doing. We'll fire them seals for now. Why not? Taylor, I think Quagmire should drive. I don't think you know how to drive. Gaily! Come on. Well, that's that one gone. So yeah, rule important rule in this one, and when you're doing broadsides, just make sure there's nothing in front of you. Oh, what do you like? Yeah, so just make sure there's nothing in front of you, and that includes my own people here. See if I don't ram any Spanish ships. I don't do that. Yeah, that's good. And we'll get a few more side hits in, and we shouldn't be too far away from completing our objective. Do a quick fire there for where they side of them. There they are. Yeah, let's get another broadside. Get a good level. Get some seal and hull damage. I think the only damage I've got is from ramming the English ship. I think they actually are firing at me at the moment. That's fair enough. I think my colleagues are keeping them busy. Fire at will! Which one's Will? Do you know these people? Right. We're almost there. There's my ship gone. And it's on fire and sinking. Well, got some hits in there. As long as I don't ram anyone else, I can keep a decent distance and get off a few more broadsides. And then that will do our intro mission. I have to say, I didn't think the intro mission would have been as full on as this, you know, like two big nations starting to fight straight away. But I suppose it kind of throws you into the middle of it, like, right, let's see what you got, Captain. Or Ensign, in this case. Captain was injured. The first lieutenant is dead. And you have to take command. Oh god, a wee bit of seal damage there. Yeah. There's no one immediately in front of me. We're alright. Again, I'm going too quick. Starting to lose them. Come on, we need to make this a Spanish victory so that we can move on, and we'll check out some other tutorials. We'll say that'll be another video. I don't want to bore you too much. But honestly, that's why I like looking at YouTubers as well. And that's why I really started this channel, because it's I always enjoyed seeing, when you look at games thinking, I wonder what it's like. I'm looking at them on Steam, you look at the trailer, but just click on YouTube, type in the game name and see what gameplay has been done, whether it's been a demo, whether it's been a full-on game. I think that's the best way, to be honest. At least gamers, at least like myself as well now, hopefully people can look at the video games and look at the gameplay and think, you know what, it's not too bad. I'll give it a go. Honestly, if you look at this video now, and this is one of the first ones you've watched for looking at intros or what's happening with Naval action, certainly this is in 2021. I'd say it has been updated to the point where there are tutorials in the game now, which is good. But yes, I would say certainly check it out. Get it on Steam. Check it out. There is a PvP and a PvE realm, depending on what you like. So it's quite good, and we'll go into all that in a little bit. So apart from the other series that I'm doing, Warcraft, Minecraft, Red Dead, things like that, I will be doing Destiny and Overwatch and that shortly as well. I'll do some Destiny videos with Nomad Soul 77, so we'll get some of them up at some point. So yeah, keep an eye, like and subscribe, and get more content. Hit the notification bell. You'll also be notified first when I get videos put up. Oh, that's not too bad. Let's get another few hits in here. But yeah, we're pretty much done. There you are, it wasn't too bad. I know how the mission is over at this point. I just wanted to. I think he's the last ship left, to be honest. So I want to see if we could go finish it off. Maybe not. Maybe we'll find out in a second. Yeah, I think he's definitely the last one, and he's just been totally surrounded now by the Spanish Armada. So that'll pretty much be it. Maybe he's sinking, maybe. He's still moving. Still like, he very well sprung a few leaks at this point, I would say. But there you are, that's the intro mission. Quite good. I quite like things like that. So see if we can get a few more some battles like patrol zones and all there, and get in some decent battles. Once I think the first thing I'm going to do is actually get onto the I say I'm looking at the PvP realm, but I mean, you don't want to go too far and then get attacked in a trading vessel and lose everything you have. Then you're better off going on to the PvE realm first. Enemy players playing the game can't attack each other. You attack the AIs if you want. Apart from that, you'll not get attacked, which is good. It means you can go about anywhere, do your trading missions, cargo, passenger deliveries, and actually start making money, and therefore using that for buying the warships later on, and then go into patrol zones and have a bit of fun. Pretty much. It's always good to have fun. So yeah, that's basically now what I have to do is head to the port. This is a wee basic cutter you get at the very start of the game. Yeah, so Mahabanya is the main port for Spain. Up there, you can see on the map, that's where my wee ship is. There we are, Florida Strait. Yeah. So, it's good, it's a fun look there. I see how many places. There's not as many Spanish ports in the PvP area, mainly around Florida Strait and a little bit down further at Gracias a Dios, which in this one is French, it looks like. But there you are, there's a lot more Spanish ports on the PvP, so if you're into the game, if you're going to do Spain, do any nationality you want, of course, but from my point of view, I is not on Spain. So quite handy now that there's a lot of ports around, so you'll get missions and cargo deliveries to and from certain ports, not just your own, but also any port, which again, in the PvE realm, is quite good because you'll not have to worry about getting attacked when you're doing it. So you can make your money, enjoy the game, not to worry too much about that. But there is areas of the map you can see across swords and that in there, where there will be fights, battles and that there, and I'm pretty sure players can go at it in those battles, but that's when only if you want to join it. So that's the good thing though. It's only if you want to join the PvP battles. Apart from that, you're free. You're free. So that's what I like about it. Sweet games like that you can enjoy and not have to worry too much. Yeah. But that's us back to port. So I say I will leave it there and keep an eye for a couple of wee tutorial ones that we'll put up, and then some open world missions and that, and put this up with some other games and content that will be coming up very soon. So keep an eye every week, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!